Hello everyone and welcome to the EsportsEarnings Casters Invitational. I'm Todd and I will be joined by Harstem to cast this tournament. How are you doing, Harstem?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Almost nervous, to be playing in this. It's going to be interesting. You're going to be solo casting that, so I hope you can pull through easily.
I can only imagine the nerves you are going through, being judged by thousands and thousands of people.
Of players.
After all these years of shit-talking other players, now it's time for me to return the favor, Todd.
Do I shit-talk though? Do I?
Well, maybe you should listen back the cast afterwards and you'll hear what we think of US players.
Actually, I think a lot of players do that, but I don't think I will. I think it's... or maybe I will. Maybe I'll get curious and then... I'll be very unhappy with you. And I think it'd be fun. It'd be alright. Just gonna introduce, give an overview of the groups here first, guys. So these are groups that I drew earlier. I posted a YouTube video on this. This was a legit drawing, which are not that common actually in esports. We don't always get to see all these drawings. I had an innocent hand helping me. So these are the groups as they stand. This is Group A that's going to be taking place today. So we've got Koka against iNcontroL and then me against Rifkin. And then in Group B, Maynard will take on Waldy. We'll have Imre against Rotti. Group C, Pig against Funka and Emil against Zombie Grub. These are going to be in the next 2 days. And then Group D will be next weekend on Friday. So 1 week from now. It's going to be TKL versus Autosys and then Field Dragon against Yogo. That then will lead us into a single bracket, single elimination. So... should be interesting.
Is there any match you're really looking forward to watch or cast, or any group that you feel like is one of the best? Let's start with today's group. What would be your
I think
the biggest match of the day?
Yeah, mine is pretty tough because Koka is very easy to underestimate, especially if you don't follow the French scene that much. He's pretty high MMR. He was in Korea for a couple months, played a lot of ladder there, so I think Koka's pretty good. So I don't know. I think between me, iNcontroL, and Koka, it might be pretty close. But yeah, other than that. The groups look decently straightforward.
No mention for our boy Rifkin here?
No. Hey, he said he was practicing something special, so we don't know. He might have something crazy in store here for us. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty confident I should beat him, but you never know. I choked pretty hardcore in show matches, in tournaments recently. When I played against Moment, I lost last time, so who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Let's see if
I'm pretty excited to see Koka, if his Korea practice paid off. I heard this guy just went to Korea to practice for the Caster Invitational. That's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
You didn't go there just to practice for that. What? Who said that?
we gotta feed the hype, man. Not everything has to be true. We just
you're doing the caster thing.
Yeah, the caster thing. I've been you've been studying the game. I've been studying the casters.
All right. Alright, I see how it is. You're going to be selling us a magic show over there.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Just 1 sec, I'll send out a tweet. I think Jeff is gone for a sec. Live with... It's going to be tough for me, to do everything, production, commentary, playing.
Social media.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I even tag you. See how good I am. Boom. I need to keep an eye on everything. It's good that we have no delay, because if there is a problem with the sound, then we can correct that immediately as well.
Yeah. And we're expecting them to be gentlemen and not stream cheat, right?
Yeah, of course.
These guys have too much to lose.
No, I think it'll be fine. I trust these guys.
For sure. Yeah, me too.
Rifkin, actually, he told me he was practicing with Beastie, so maybe some special builds.
That's actually pretty.
A couple cheeky proxies, he kills a bunch of probes, absolutely tilts. And then I look at the supply, it keeps going down. I'm like, oh man, snap. As soon as Jeff is back, I think we'll start.
Yeah, it's just reading his final notes, He wrote some notes last night, getting the build orders ready for today, making sure that it's not possible to cannon rush Terra, trying all the spots on the new maps. So that's what iNcontroL used to be known for, right? Cannon rushes and DTs.
Don't tell him that. But yes, I guess in a way. Nah, to be honest, he was always given a lot of flack because he's a very publicized player. But actually, there is a graphic I totally forgot to add to this. It's called the EsportsEarnings rankings. How did I
Who
forget
has the
about
most
this?
money, or
Yeah.
nice?
Wait, was it not? I could have swore it's like supposed to be in there somewhere.
Who is on the top, Todd? Can you tell me that at least?
It's a tough one, man. But yeah, I'll try to pull it up. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, it's there. All right, I'll add it. Give me a sec, guys. Don't panic. The screen's gonna go black. EsportsEarnings rankings. Boom. Very professional production, by the way. Alright, there we are. Check out the stream. Delight yourself in all this money.
This is great.
This is almost mean, but I feel like we had to do it because it's the
Yeah,
EsportsEarnings Casters Invitational, so you know, like you might as well. Did Jeff say anything?
Man, this is amazing. Oh my god. You earned like 6 times as much as all of them combined. No chance for these guys, man. No chance.
By the way, guys, massive shout out to our sponsors, EsportsEarnings and Maturino. They put a lot of money and effort into this. And yeah, just shout out to them. Make sure to, you know, give them a follow on social media. Send them some love. Maturino has been amazing as well, actually. Like, you know, EsportsEarnings, they gave us the name, they gave us the banter, you know, around the EsportsEarnings rankings and all that. And some of the prize pool as well, but Maturino, they also put quite a bit of money towards this tournament, and they helped organize the t-shirt thing. We've got a t-shirt campaign running.
Ooh.
Since iControL is not there, I'm gonna try and show it real quick. Yeah, this is it here. This is the page on Maturino, which I've posted on social media multiple times. So this is where we're doing the crowdfunding. You see, like, this is EsportsEarnings $1,000. That they added to the prize pool. Maturino also added a bunch to that. Then we had a lot of people donating. Winter, Kim Fan. Massive shout out to them as well for the support. We're currently at $4,667. Your money has been funded as well. You're getting $1,000 to cast those 6 days, which
nice.
it's not bad, but you know, definitely
It's
I would have liked.
the caster.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you
getting
definitely
there.
could have
We're
gotten
getting
more. Like
on our way up.
maybe we should remove the cap on this and then let people donate some more towards it. So we got like all the groups over there, and then if you go all the way down, that's where the t-shirt campaigns are. These t-shirts are pretty sick, actually. Like a lot of different colors. I love like the tattoo-looking logos of each race. You saw like the one of Roddy. He looks like he has a Protoss tattoo in his neck.
Yeah, it looks really sick, actually.
Yeah, we got one of mine, Fear Dragon, Zombie Grub, Maynard, Wardy, Rotty, Koka, and Pig. And I believe there is an Autosys one on the way, which should be announced very, very soon, hopefully. So make sure to check that out, guys. And if you like them, get them. Alright, just waiting on the players to be ready there, and then we're gonna get started with game number 1. You know, man, I'm really sad. I went to a store to buy a lamp because I think my lights look really bad. You know, you're supposed to have a light in front of you, and then I go home, I turn it on, it doesn't work. What is this? So now I just got the garbage light ahead on top of me, which makes me look really bad.
Did you plug it in, or
mate?
Did you try turning?
There's
it on
only
and
two
off
things
again?
to do. Like you put the light bulb in, you plug it in, and then you turn it on. It's unbelievable that it's not working. I was so mad. I didn't have time to go again. I think I might have to go tomorrow before tomorrow's broadcast to
You show them what's
correct that.
up. Man, iNcontroL is having trouble finding his notes or something. Just
Almost as if he was like a real player. You know?
taking his time. Yeah. Aye. What a guy. Do you know anything about the matchups of either of those players?
Not much. I know that Koka likes to go quickly, you know, into standard TVP, you know, double medivac. Wait, what? Oh, I think he was waiting in the chat.
What?
Alright, let's go. Oh, they just started. Alright, I think we should be good. Turning on the game sound. Here we go. Game number 1. Let's get this show on the road. I'll make sure I have the chat toggle. Let me guys know if there is anything that needs to be changed with the volumes. Like if in-game sound or music is too loud, or if I need to raise Harstem sound a little bit. Game number 1. You're the caster, Harstem. Take us away with the first intro.
Alright, the first game, the first series of the EsportsEarnings Casters Invitational. In the top right, spawning as the pink Protoss, it is none other than iNcontroL. And in the bottom left, spawning as the orange Terran, it is the French player Koka.
Okay, yeah, so I was saying about Koka, he likes to go double medivac, get a bunch of marines, and then start dropping all over the place, and just like mostly, you know, play standards, get his medivac drops going to third bases. He doesn't have like the sickest macro, but if he can get into a rhythm and then one of his first few attacks does damage, then you can find yourself in a lot of trouble, I think, against him.
Right, I feel like the last I used to watch iNcontroL stream a little bit. These days not so much anymore. Last time was like a month ago. I saw him play some Phoenix Adapt, so that's gonna be my prediction for him. And still very popular as well. And it's a good map for Phoenix Adapt, so I'd be surprised to see anything else, really.
How do you like the CC first year? That's gonna get scouted instantly.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Like, it's a good map for it. There's only one big ramp to it, which you can just wall up with a barracks, 2 depots. And I think his build is also matching up really nice against what Jeff is doing, because Jeff is doing a build that we haven't really seen before.
You mean taking the second gas on one base? Isn't he just
second gas, second pylon, but his second gas was quite late, so
yeah,
he's not going to have enough gas, and he's getting a zealot. So I haven't seen this before.
So what would you call it, a caster build, or?
Yeah, for a lack of a better word, this is a caster build for sure. It's a nice one. I'm curious what he's gonna do with this zealot, because there's just going to be a wall.
Yeah, I guess just kind of like, I don't know, stand there and then wait for the pylons to break. Usually you get an adept with this first, right? And then like you shade it in as soon as the wall is down, which in this case Koka is not even completing. He's just getting 2 more barracks.
Yeah, I feel like Koka will be fine though. Like, once the zealot comes over there will be, what is it, 3 marines out probably. Those will be able to deal with the zealot just fine. After that there will be 6 marines ready to deal with the pylon rush. Koka also scouted the late natural for iNcontroL, so that's actually very good. And the cheeky probe of iNcontroL is just waiting to plant down the pylon beneath the ramp of Koka, I guess. But this strategy is not that great against command center first.
Alright, Zealot's gonna run into a couple of marines here. Koka was ready actually, he moved out I think to intercept this. He's gonna lose 1 marine but get rid of this Zealot, and that probe is gonna fall, and with that I think it's gonna be really hard for him to pull off these pylons going up.
Yeah, I think this, maybe this pylon can go up, but even if it does, it will only be able to take...
Oh, if you target it, he would have had it, Koka. Oh, he wasn't sure what to attack.
All the marines, so
yeah. Would he though? Like if he went down, then the Mothership Core wouldn't have had time to kill everything. I guess like he's still gonna defend, but I thought like the best move might be to target the pylon. Then again, I'm a caster.
I think either was fine. He was gonna have enough marines anyway. This probably was the best. He got the Mothership Core as well. He didn't lose that many marines. Didn't even lose the depot. He's getting 2 turrets even before the Stargate is done. So I feel like Koka's in a great position right now. This really didn't do anything, and yeah, the Zealot build that iNcontroL went for didn't really seem to work out at all.
Having the eBay is actually going to be really nice too, because he can start +1 very soon. Obviously Steam Pack is going to be the priority there in the first place for Koka, who doesn't have that much gas yet, but now he's mining enough to start that very soon.
Yeah, he might get a factory first or decide to go the reactors, but yeah, it's going to be a factory. Then once his 3rd gas gets running, maybe we'll see the +1 starting for him. And I'm very curious what we're going to see from Jeff at this point. He's not opting to get a quick 3rd base, even though he did see the command center first. So he knows he's going to be behind economically. There's going to be 2 mules, and Koka is ahead in workers. So a very good start for Koka so far.
Ooh, that Oracle might be spotted there. Yeah, Koka sees it. iNcontroL reacts as well. I mean, I don't think he can do much, right, with this. Like, surely there's turrets.
You can kill those marines. Maybe he can cancel, or well, he can stop the factory for building for a while. No, it finishes. So this is all great for Koka. Third CC starting. Jeff sees that, gets 3 worker kills. In the meantime, Koka sees that there's no third base. Probably should not go up this ramp, but decides to do it anyway. Jeff not responding at all. Hello, Jeff.
It's okay. The one-click defense. It's there, man. Boom.
Yeah, but he lost the sentry.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of energy. That was a little bit sloppy, but in the end worked out decently.
Yeah, Guardian Shield is pretty important, right?
Oracle. Sorry?
Having one Guardian Shield would be very important, right, later?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So now he'll need to replace it. He has plenty of gas though, so he could just do that at any time. Building a second Phoenix and getting the resonating glaze as well. So it's most likely going to be Phoenix Adapt. I feel like Koka's in a great position against this.
How do you like that turrets, bottom right hand side of the main base of Koka?
Yeah, it's a special one. I haven't seen that before either.
So you hate it?
Yeah. it's not great, you know. It's a special one. It's one of the special ones. Special turret. Special little turret.
You mean special as in special, or special the Mexican player?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Double 4 is gonna go down for Jeff behind this, pumping out Phoenixes. Actually, if you're gonna go double 4, shouldn't you maybe skip the Robo? Because now it feels like on gateways he's gonna be like low on production. Feels like he's trying to do everything.
Yeah, it really does feel like that. And I have this weird feeling that he's going to have a lot of trouble once there's 4 medevacs and a bunch of units out for Koka. And he gets like a frontal push.
Yeah.
So I think Koka is wise by not pushing out with these 2 medevacs. There's no real use for them. You don't really have enough force. And Jeff has quite a few units now, but I feel like his infrastructure is pretty bad. He doesn't really have any upgrades going for him or any later tech about the start. Like basically all he has is 5 adepts and 4 phoenixes, and that's going to be it for the next few minutes as well.
Hey, it's nice that he made those pylons at the front of his third though. Like so many times I've lost games, you know, because I'd misplaced them or didn't put enough there. Actually, I shouldn't say much, I'm playing Rifkin later. So it just like shoves everything on my third base, rip. 1 pylon dies instantly.
Yeah, he went pretty hard on the pylons in front, I must say. 4 pylons, it's rare that we see that many. There's 5 phoenixes already on the map, as well as charge starting for iNcontroL now. So he's going to go Adept Zealot, I guess, which we don't see a lot in pro games, but we'll see how it works out.
Already
double up.
One Stasis Wall is really nice at home, could buy him a lot of time actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, I feel like Jeff is underestimated a lot, like going into this tournament, you know, a lot of people are like, yeah, I don't think he's going to necessarily do that well. Then you got the Ultra fans who are like, oh yeah, no, he's going to win. But I feel like the truth is like kind of like in between, you know, he's someone that for the most part of his career has been underestimated a lot. And like, I watch him macro there, you know, like, I don't think he's doing bad at all. I think I might do worse than this.
Really? You think you'd be floating 800 at the 8-minute mark?
Yeah, definitely, man.
I think he needs some more.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
Just as I praise him. How much did that kill? Dear god.
12?
Yeah, a couple iNcontroL cannons, actually, we call them. You know, so those defensive cannons would have been nice there. He's gonna clean up with the Phoenixes. And Templar Archives is gonna go. Actually, like, I think this could be a big winning move, because I don't think that Koka, I don't think any caster is that great with Terran against High Templars. You know, like, it takes a real pro gamer to be really good with Ghosts. So if iNcontroL was to reach Storm, I think he'd be in a really good position in this game. But he needs to saturate the gases on his third.
Yeah, and I also feel like if Koka would attack anytime between now and the next 2 minutes, he's just gonna run over Jeff. He has a massive supply lead. He has good enough upgrades, and his army composition is consisting of a lot of Marauders and plenty of mines that Zealots and Adepts are really not what you want against this army at all.
He's gonna go. He just scanned the Templar Archives finishing, so you must think he needs to attack. Nice revelation here from iNcontroL. He's gonna spot this army moving out. He scans the army.
Feeling, though, when you revelate something and you realize you can't beat that army at all. You're like, well, just see my dad coming, walking across the map.
So what should he do? He should stand behind his wall or like, of pylons.
Trick him with the stasis. I think that's all he can try. Get like a couple of Templar. Trick him with the stasis. He should not engage out here. Like,
oh, he just walked in at Templars. That's a bit late too, because like Storm's already on the way. Oh, he gets Archons in panic.
Yeah, Yeah, not a fan of that. But this fight is going to be so hard for iNcontroL. Koka takes down the stasis ward immediately as well, stims forward, and I don't think iNcontroL has what it takes in this fight.
Oh my god. Oh, some friendly fire actually has some of those medivacs. Can Jeff clean up there? Oh my god, those phoenixes evaporated. If you actually split them a little bit and still hit the friendly fire, it looks like Jeff might be able to clean up, and he evens up the supply. Look at it!
That was one of the sickest suicide mines that I've seen in my life, actually. He was down like 40 supply, and after that was equal.
So what do we call this? Caster friendly fire on the mines?
Like, I guess. It was a pretty nice move by Jeff, honestly.
Yeah. Do you think it was intentional? Yeah, it was for sure, right?
Do we want to give too much credit here, Todd?
You were so sick.
Also, take a look at Jeff's third base, slightly oversaturated.
Oh my god. Transfer those, mate. Even long distance. A couple more gateways, you know? 4 more.
Yeah, getting blink. Man, he's getting all the Twilight upgrades.
Where's he? Actually, that's like way too many gates, right? If you look at the natural of Jeff and the main, he has like 8. I think like 2 more would be nice, but if he puts 4 more, I guess it's fine. Like if he floats minerals, then you can still spend them.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the amount of gates either. Here comes a decently sized drop by Koka. No storm ready. 4 Zealot Warping won't be able to cut it. I feel like this is going to be a cancel on the forward base, which means there will be 35 probes working on the...
Where's Jeff going? He's trying to intercept another chunk of the army. I guess he saw it with the observer. He's gonna land some huge storms on top of this, and Koka does not react. Oh my god, that did a lot. Morph it! High Templar's gonna die. Probes getting sniped on the way as well. Still no 4th for Koka, but he takes the supply lane now. I don't like the blink. You should only get blink if you go Colossus, I think, right? At this stage.
It might be nice to catch drops, but I feel like High Templar should be capable of dealing with that as well. He has a Mothership core, so I feel like he should be fine against drop. I'm not a massive fan of the blink.
Oh my god, he's Archon. Slap!
Oh.
Okay, was like, oh, he's trying to fight it! He's trying to kite against the one. Stalker should be near. Where are they? Oh my god.
Tried going around.
Oh, he has blink now. Rip. Yeah. Nice. Well, sick cleanup by Jeff, and he's now heading supply again. And he's on the High Templar tech against no ghosts.
Yeah, the only thing lacking for Jeff right now is that 3-3 hasn't started yet. And +3 attack did start for Koka. So if Koka can survive the 3-3, then that might be good for him. But otherwise I feel like, yeah, Jeff's in a pretty good position right now.
Is he actually gonna attack? I guess he defended nicely. 2 storms, right?
Yeah, I would like a prism in the main base or something as
well. Oh no, there is more. Yeah, there is 5 storms.
Yeah, they should be able to do it, right? Only 2 medevacs as well. Prism dies with 4 zealots inside. Jeff going for it, blinking under the Liberators, gets the first one, second one doesn't go down. Some nice storms landing on the Widow Mines and on the army. I feel like Jeff is just going to take this game, pushing forward. Koka needs to stim back, loses both of his medevacs, and there's nothing left.
Yeah, Koka is getting cleaned up here. He's trying to get a PF, but that just started, so he's not going to be helping in the fights. Lots of Stalkers left over. He's actually going to blink forward, get that one Liberator, and the one Archon that finished now is going to be doing the tanking at the front, and I think that PF might go down even though he's about to finish. It's going to take too much damage anyway. These units are 2-2.
Yeah, and there's no real repair for the PF either. Widowmine unburring, trying to help in the fight, but there's plenty of observers. It's not going to be enough for Koka to hold.
You know, the funny thing is there was so much banter going to this and like teasing and flaming. You know, Koka, he talked a lot actually. Over in Sweden, he was there observing at WCS Jönköping, and he kept on taunting, and looks like he's going to be losing that game number 1 there against iNcontroL.
Yeah, and the worst part for Koka is that his early game went perfect basically. He was super far ahead. And it's always a terrible feeling if you get super far ahead in the early game and then you still lose. Like then you know the other guy really is better than you. There's no way you're gonna win the next game.
Oof,
it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I really don't think he can do much from there. He starts a CC actually. Wait, what? You need units, mate. Yeah, but like he could fly one of his orbital, you know, like at 6 o'clock, try and get lucky so that he doesn't get spotted for some time. Take the gold with another one, maybe? Or you think it's all about PFing that's gold?
Yeah,
I mean, Jeff
I
is
don't
not
think
gonna
he can
sit
hold.
there and do nothing, right? Like he's just gonna get a bunch of item plus and then attack again.
Yeah, I feel like Jeff can do a lot of things at this point. Probably just dance a couple of zealots in this guy's face and still win the game.
Yeah, there was actually a bit of a lack of a war prism in this game, but I guess there was so much army from Koka that Jeff wanted to focus more on defending.
Yeah.
Did you take notes on this Phoenix engagement into the Widowmines earlier?
Yeah,
Did you learn something?
I'm gonna rewatch that for sure. That was sick.
Is Uthermal gonna blow up his own army next time?
From now on, that's all he's going to be seeing. His own mind shooting his units.
Alright, well, my idea of taking a base with the orbital doesn't look that good right now as these zealots are cleaning up. Where's Jeff's army? He left a lot back home.
Yeah, and he also has 83 probes.
How many item plus? 12 item plus, okay. Well, you're the last guy who should talk about somebody's probe count, right? Because you get a lot. But even for you, that's a lot actually.
I usually get around 80, 82 maybe. These days I get a little less. I learned my lessons.
86 now.
And
That Brood War macro, man. He's feeling the
He's
StarCraft
producing
Remastered
workers.
hype.
Yeah, I feel like Jeff should just kind of, walk over and kill him, but seems to have other plans at this point. Nice
Playing
little
with his
drop by
food.
Koka.
Now the storm's gonna land, Stalker's now in position, and this is not gonna escape. Yeah, easy cleanup again. Koka, he must feel like he needs to drop. I think if Koka could look at the supply here, he might just leave.
Yeah, if he would be able to look at the supply, he probably would.
Not everybody can, man. It takes special skills to only
Koka
focus.
also is saving up some energy on his orbital on the left. 200 energy, saving it for...
Yeah, I noticed that earlier when it was on his natural. I don't know if he's saving for like a lot of scans, but definitely could have used that. Did he not bind it or something? Like
Yeah, probably.
cast a strat.
Some nice caster strats there. Yeah, nice run by coming in from Jeff onto the top base as well, which is going to be the fourth base. Losing all of the SCVs, and this should be it for sure. Planetary goes down. 8 Stalkers against 3 Marauders and 5 Mines. Mines killed own SCVs. Yeah, this... Oh my god. Did you see what happened on the left side?
No.
Like 14 Zealots just right-click the orbital command, and Koka forgot to lift it.
Well, I mean, not that it would matter, right, GG?
It's all in the details. Jeff was going a 5 Stargate Void Ray switch as well.
Really? He was pumping out Void Rays?
Yeah, pumping out Void Rays. He probably was afraid of Koka flying away his buildings.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he made fleet beacons, so I thought carriers, and he was probably like, ah, you know what, screw it. Like, I'm too far ahead anyway. Alright, second map. Let's check it out. It's gonna be Ascension. Did I not mention the delay in the email? Because I think I might have forgot. Somebody's asking me if they should put delay on the stream, the French stream.
I think you mentioned it.
I love the memes around this tournament. Did you see like all the taunts tweets? There was so many of them.
The who?
Like all the taunting tweets and stuff, and even Gaming, they made like a bunch of graphics and stuff. They made a hype video. Like that was so sick.
I did see it actually, and I liked all the videos that you guys had. Like the Rifkin, the Rifkin one was sick actually.
The Rotty one was funny because he just sits down. He's like, "Do I look worried?" And he just starts laughing himself at the own ridiculousness of what he's saying. I just thought it was so funny. Hey, Rifkin, like he told me he spent like a long time actually editing that one, like 30 minutes or something. Guess it was worth it.
I got a lot of likes, a lot of retweets.
It's
Definitely
ready.
worth. Ascension to Ire.
Did you see what happened for the vetoes?
No, yeah, I did see what. Didn't Jeff just say, I love all the Blizzard maps. I don't need any veto.
Just trolling around. Alright, let's
Jeff
go.
is so sick.
I was trying to get a playlist of like non-copyrighted music to add to this, but I couldn't get it, so I ended up just wanting to use the StarCraft music in it.
That's good music as well. You know, in the Legacy of the Void Collector's Edition, you got like the CD.
You got what?
Know? You got a CD with the music.
Oh yeah, I know. Actually, you know, I got a sick story about this. Oh, you mean like a vinyl, right?
Yeah, no, not like a big one, I think.
Oh, okay. Like there was somewhere where we got a vinyl, and then I went to a birthday party. I can't remember who he was, and I think it was Hug. He brought this as a present, something that he got for free. Yeah, at the summit. I was like, bro, are you for real? The cheapest guy ever.
That's so sick.
Totally calling me out right now. Alright, should we do intros or just screw it? You know, it's a casters tournament.
It's a casters tournament, man.
Screw it. Alright.
Yeah.
He's iNcontroL as well. Like he talked extensively about how he thinks intros are useless.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't hear that last Home Story Cup?
No,
he was like comparing it to like, you know, American football. He was like, imagine if like every quarter or whatever, there would be like, I need a left-hand side, the Seattle Seahawks or something. he had a very funny comparison to like traditional sports of saying like, you know, they don't reintroduce the teams every single time, which I guess he does have a point in a way, right?
Yeah, it kind of does make sense.
Alright, what do we make of these builds? Oh snap!
They're standard, both of them. Except the pylon block. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it was like standard.
Yeah, like I said it as he put down the pylon. I was like, I'm just gonna finish my sentence and then I'll talk some crap on it. Now this is it's actually completely useless, the pylon block. I'm really not sure what it's
He's
for.
blocking the add-on.
Yeah, but he can just lift. Like you always go Reaper first. No one plays Reactor first.
Yeah, but like he can't make the add-on after the Reaper.
Yeah, well, you can just lift the building, fly to the left. It's gonna take like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but then he has to fly.
Man, how expensive is your time if you can't fly for 2 seconds for a 100 mineral building? I see.
It's Koka though. Imagine Koka just like chokes. He's like, no, I need a marine. Yeah, look, he starts a marine.
He does get a marine. Oh my god, Koka, why do you do this to yourself? Yeah, okay, you realize. Here we go. Yeah. I think he wanted to go Hellion still, so that plan might be foiled.
Yeah, but then it's post the Hellions, so it's worth it. No?
Yeah, exactly. So this is, in the end, it might work out for Jeff, but this is not a.
So you're gonna do this from now?
No, it's terrible. Never seen this. No, it's not good, man. Like I'm not gonna defend.
Why are you hating on everything?
No, I'm not hating. I'm hating on bad plays, and there's a lot of bad plays happening. So.
Oh snap! we going in now. Oh my god, the Reaper actually dies. Not spawning anything. That was one of them bad plays, wasn't it?
That was one of the bad plays, yeah. Actually, a cyclone. Koka is scared of the pylon rush. He sees the pylon, builds a cyclone. Like he also saw a mothership core, so I think it's not a bad call. But
he saw two
Jeff
guys.
Isn't planning any of that.
Triple gateway with the probe still across the map.
Yeah, it also has a robo already. Oh, I didn't see the robo.
Yeah, actually, the location of the robo is most interesting.
Yeah, this is a prime spot to get sniped by any drop. So,
and also for the whatever you make to take forever to rejoin your army.
Yeah, it's an interesting spot. It's not too big. I'm curious what it's gonna do. See a Twilight Council as well.
Warping units at the bottom, go and pick them up with the prism, drop some, and then maybe run the depths into the natural as he sends some in the main. You used to do that a while back, but like not with the proxy pylon, where like you remember you would go like Robo, 4 gates, Glaives. Oh. I don't know if it was with Glaives or not, but like you would send a lot of adepts forward.
Yeah.
But it was the time, you know. Yeah, Liberators were like very different, obviously. Like those were desperate times.
Oh, that was so good.
And adepts were different.
Yeah, adepts 2-shot workers as well. and Marines, they 2-shot Marines.
And we still managed to do some games.
Yeah, me too. I got destroyed. Drogo won a nice 16k of that on DreamHack. That was great.
Wow. Dissing those EsportsEarnings now, are we?
Yeah. Let's have a look. Koka's, I don't really see Koka's build too often. It just seems very safe. It's a bit of an older build, I think. You get like 2 Cyclone, no Starport, and a 3rd CC. Kind of preparing for some kind of Oracle play, I guess. But Jeff is just getting his Blink Stalkers ready, in position, Nice little layout in his base. So he's ready for any kind of drop, but that's not happening either. So I think once again Koka's getting the better end of the builds. He's getting tanks as well. Which
he's overreacting a bit, no?
Koka?
Yeah, because he scanned the triple gateway, he saw a bunch of stalkers, he's like, alright, it's blink, and then he's getting 2 bunkers now. Isn't that a little bit overkill?
Yeah, that's overkill. I think 1 bunker on the front is fine, but the second bunker is a bit much. He's just playing it really safe, to be honest. And his builds seem to be kind of tight as well. Like, he isn't floating a lot of money most of the time, so it's definitely well-practiced builds, you know? It's not like he just is messing about, here comes the Dark Shrine.
There it is, the iNcontroL Dark Shrine! The first one of the series, but definitely not the last one today.
No, I'm sure of that.
The first of many, some might say. I mean, the fact that there are turrets, obviously it helps, but if those DTs run in when Koka's not looking, they could still kill a lot. And there is no turret at the natural as well, so they could just walk right in when those depot wall is going to be lowered.
That's true, but he does have 3 CCs. So the chance of one of the CCs hitting 50 energy,
especially if he saves it like last game, right?
Yeah, just unbinds one of the CCs right now. Yeah, that would be very good for him. Yeah, I don't really see how Jeff is going to do much with the DTs here, honestly. I'd be very surprised to see him do a lot of damage at least.
Yeah, but you didn't as well either. Like, maybe you need to step up your analysis, you know?
Maybe I do.
That friendly fire actually, like, when I saw the start of the fight last game, I was like, okay, well, Jeff is dead, you know, like, he's gonna lose everything.
Over. Yeah.
And then I looked, I think we really need to rewatch that fight, because, like, the friendly fire did a lot, but did it actually do that much, or did we, like, maybe misunderstand how much he actually had? That was, like, super weird, because he did, like, the 3 Archons behind, so that definitely gave him a good kick, but I'm not even sure they were finished to be morphed yet. Like, he engaged,
no,
like,
they weren't even in the fight. Like, the fight was over before the Archons joined. Uh-oh. Here comes the first DT does nothing. 2 more DTs in the main. I feel like Jeff is going to be stuck down here, no?
Yeah. Oh god. Why did Koka move back? Hashtag casters move.
This is crazy.
Oh, what? He still drops one? What? And he scans? What? What is going on?
This actually, I feel like if Koka would push with this army, it actually would be pretty scary. There's no, like, not a big amount of units for Jeff. He just, Koka just needs to scan this DT and he'll be fine. Okay, yeah, there we go.
He's going for the tank. Try and lower that count.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be, low enough though. Needs 1 more slice, I guess, with a DT. And Jeff's army is looking pretty weak at this point. Yeah. The charge is done though.
The gates are coming in a little bit late. He made those gates a little bit late, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and there's 4 charge bots in that prism. There's a DT going ham in the natural as well. So this counter attack is going to do quite some damage, I feel like, by Jeff. Really good moves by him. Combat shield just starting as well, so those Marines are going to be weak, but there's no way Jeff's going to hold this 3rd base.
Yeah, Mothership Core died instantly there without even overcharging. That could have killed some of the units. Warp Prism very low on hit points, but he gets a big Zealot Warp in here. Jeff trying to clean up as much inside of the main base of Koka as he can. He's gonna start killing a lot of SCVs there. Koka feels like he has to attack on the other side. Jeff should delay maybe the attack, get one Archon or 2. Because there is a lot there.
Yeah, he should send in DTs 1 by 1, but he's super supply blocked at this point. Warping in 4 new pylons. He doesn't have overcharge anymore, so he just needs to engage this right now, and that's not going to be enough for him. I feel like a big Zealot warping coming in once again. Immortal's still alive, dishing out a lot of damage right now, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. No, Jeff is getting pushed back. The main base of Koka is cleaned up as well. No more Prism there. And what does Jeff really have here?
Nothing, really. Couple of units that will die, I think, to this push, and with it, Koka should be taking this game here. Losing the Mothership Core, I think that was the big mistake there. GG gets called, and Koka gets the equalizer here. In game number 2, a first close series.
Yeah, I think definitely the issue there was the big supply block after he lost his 3rd and losing the Mothership Core on the 3rd already. If Marines don't have combat shields, like, it's really nice to get a couple of overcharges off. They kill them so fast.
So how would you rate that game then? On a scale from 1 to caster?
It's like an 8, man. Caster being 10. That was a solid 8. Very close to Caster. 0 being a pro game, 10 being a Caster game.
Oh damn! So like it was really bad then.
But the DTs, man, they did that was some interesting movement.
I think you just keep underestimating iNcontroL, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's a misunderstood genius. Okay, like.
Poor guy.
All right, let's see. What was the third map? Sequencer. I have to remind them. By the way, guys, we got language streams. There is OGaming TV doing the French stream. We've got Jim Rising doing the Spanish stream, and Naruto doing the German stream. So make sure to check those out if you speak those languages and want to. Rifkin just tweeted, no stream delay on the caster tournaments. Todd is really desperate to beat me today, I guess. You realize I'm streaming my own game. I couldn't possibly be cheating. I guess I could have the stream open next to me.
Yeah.
But if I did that, the stream next to me, or at least mine, will show my own game. So then I still wouldn't see anything. I guess technically I could open one of the other streams, like one of the language streams, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna see from my play that I'll be very focused on the game.
Very focused on the game. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be some sick games.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, I still haven't decided how I'm gonna play exactly. I'm still kind of thinking about it.
Do you mean like you didn't draw up plans for days before this?
No.
Ah, wait. I'm not in yet.
For Koka I did, but not for Rifkin. Alright, let's go. Why are we writing in the channel? This is so weird.
I don't know either. Maybe they don't understand how lobbies work. That's how out of touch they've been. These casters. Just enjoying their money on their island.
Playing ladder, man, come on. Everybody knows. Stop hating, Jesus.
Still ready, mate. Jeff is buzzing. I can see that much. He's looking forward to this game on Sequencer.
Of course he is, man. What do you think of this map, actually, in PvT?
This map is very good for Protoss, I think. Super long, and it's quite easy to control airspace, and it's easy to get some vision on this map, so it's a good Protoss map. And prisms are powerful as well, so it's all we need.
Alright. Man, they changed colors again. It's like almost confusing here.
They don't care about your production.
I should give a couple of warnings here and there.
Take some of their prize money.
Better cut the shit.
Take their WCS points.
Take those esports earnings, man.
Add them to your own.
It's gonna be a cheeky detail in there. Boom. Was sanctioned, was punished. I really like esports earnings, actually. Do you know how much you've earned in your career?
Not as much as you, I'm sure.
How much?
I don't know. Maybe 80, 85.
That's it?
That's it.
We'll look it up after this game.
Yeah. So sad.
Hey, it's only uphill from there, right? You can't lose money.
Yeah, you can't go down. Go down.
It can go up, however, in the next WCS events. Hope to see that, man. I want to see some Protoss winning. Actually, I say that Neeb won back-to-back tournaments, which is insane.
Yeah, but it's time for another Protoss to step up now. Neeb, you had your time.
Well, what do you think about PvZ? I really feel like PvZ is just borderline, like, impossible, you know, like super hard. Yet Neeb wins. He won Jönköping. I don't get it. Everybody else got smashed.
Yeah, we all got smashed. He ruined the, the nerf fest for us. If he just would have rolled over and died like the rest of us, Zerg would have been nerfed like twice by now. But
I'm not even sure, actually, if there would have been a change.
Yeah. I feel like we could have made a good case, though. Now it's kind of ruined by him winning the 2 major tournaments,
Rapid.
You can send an email to the Blizzard boys, Zerg is unbeatable, and then you have Neeb winning everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rapid asked in the chat, does getting paid as a player to cast this tournament count as earnings for more esports earnings? I believe it does not.
It really doesn't know.
Somebody searched you actually, and it says 72k on the esports earnings, but maybe it's different. Sometimes Aligolike has like a different number.
Yeah, maybe I was very wrong with my estimate.
And sometimes like it's not precise, like there is like 1 or 2 tournaments missing. Like most of the time it's pretty good though. Like sometimes, you know, they have some data in there I don't even remember about.
Yeah, these guys are mental. Same with Aliga, like they are also mental. EsportsEarnings is so cool. You know, at one point at their April Fool's joke, I was one of the top earners. Because they gave everyone a lot of extra money. I can't remember why, but it was an April Fool's joke, and I was like rank 2, I think. That was a great day. Took a couple of screenshots, sent it to my friend.
Rank 2 overall or StarCraft?
I can't remember, but I had like I think I had like 1.5 million or something, or 1.6 million.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it was sick. But I sent a couple of screenshots. Put it in my Tinder bio. It's like, yeah, boys. I was sleeping alone tonight.
You still have it on Tinder?
No. I don't.
Sick City. Oh my god, Koka, what are you? Oh! He actually gets rid of it. Mothership gonna turn around. Oh my god, no! Wow, he baited that. And Mothership core dies. Can you imagine if like a couple of Code S players, you know, tune in, they're like, oh yeah, big tournament going on, like let's see the game. What do you think they would think?
I think they'd be very confused. Very confused.
They'd be impressed.
They see some high level casters as well. They say, wow, dot casting, it's Harstem, decent as well. Then
they see a Cyclone almost dying to this, even though he could have been pulled back. Like he drove under, like it's almost as if he wanted to die from the Mothership. It's crazy situation for me because, you know, I'm kind of like joking and stuff, but then I'm planning next, and every single one of my mistakes will be talked about. So I'm like in dangerous waters over there.
Because it's all I'm gonna be seeing is your vision. So
snap, man. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to do this, but sadly there isn't. I was thinking about maybe doing commentary while I play, but I think it takes a lot of the focus away, and then also for you, like, even if you gave me like a little bit of advice randomly and stuff, it'd be like disadvantageous to my opponents, you know, like it shouldn't be allowed. So I was like, best is probably just if you just solo cast.
Yeah, for the integrity of the tournament, that would be the best.
What? You wanna solo cast all tournaments?
No. just the one where you're playing.
Yeah. We might have a special caster on next week, I think for Group D, so next Friday.
Special caster. Is he a Mexican special or just?
No. He's a British special. Might be getting to cast with you, that entire group. Just sorting it out with him, so hopefully it can happen. That'd be really cool.
Sounds good.
Oh, that Reaper. What did he see? Just saw the Stargate, and he saw the Twilight when he was about to finish, so it should be pretty easy for Koka to anticipate what's happening. He gets a probe, and he gets out!
And this Reaper's James Bond level. Look at the 3 Phoenixes, don't catch him either. That's like the helicopters trying to chase James Bond. James is having none of it.
Come on, Jeff, you had one job. TY and Maru just tuned out when they saw this.
Deer is crying as he sees this.
I'm really happy actually that this tournament's happening. Like it's been talked about for a long time, so for it to finally happen, we get to find out who's the best caster. Sadly, it's in the Zerg very strong meta, and then Pig and Yogo, they're the ones with the most MMR. I think actually if we go by MMR, it's Pig first, Yogo second, or maybe vice versa, and then Imre, who's been laddering a lot. I hear he's got 5k8, he might be third, and then it would be like me, Roddy, iNcontroL.
Yeah, Pig has American MMR, that doesn't really count.
Oh snap. You said it, not me.
Like, they're not comparable, you know, the European and the American.
So if you say they're not comparable, but if you had to compare them, what would you say?
I actually don't know. Like I don't play on America at all.
Yeah, so they might in fact be better.
I really doubt it. I've seen some of the Americans.
Yeah, like Neeb.
Yeah, the only one.
A couple of them are pretty good, I think. Like are getting better. Like guys like Game Time and stuff.
Yeah. They're getting, for sure they're getting better. But like the amount of top players is a lot lower than in Europe.
Yeah. But they're getting more and more, I feel, though. Like, for example, let's say like Pili, Jon Snow, and all these guys. I really feel like they are getting better, and like they're starting to post more tour results in international tournaments, like more so than the previous generation, perhaps.
Who would be the previous generation?
Guys like Aryam.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like these guys, as of late, they are having a little bit more results. Obviously, Aryam, he did have a good result once at the DreamHack, but double factory up, by the way, already.
Drilling claws. This is something I haven't seen in a long time, actually, ever in a PvT. That's very interesting. He's gonna get a lot of Widow Mines, and I think against Jeff's style can be pretty decent actually.
Yeah, the friendly fire is gonna be real.
No. I mean, it can be decent for Koka. Like it's not gonna be decent for
I know.
Jeff. Like, there's so many Widow Mines, but
I was joking, but was I?
But well, yeah, like might be tricky.
How do you toggle the APM? M? What do you think about the APM?
Oh no, wait, that's music. Yeah, it's just normal, no? Like, it's about the effective APM. Oh, that's not bad either. 135. Man, these guys are great.
I couldn't tell if you were sarcastic.
No. It's not bad actually. 135. No clue what I.
You know, it's easy to look at those games and be like, oh yeah, like they make so many mistakes and so many mistakes. But these guys have more MMR, you know, than 90+% of players in StarCraft, right? Koka, I think he's like 5k6 iNcontroL, something like that as well.
Yeah, these guys would beat all of the guys in the Twitch chat that are talking smack right now. That's for sure.
Damn. Calling him out. You never call out Twitch chat. Twitch chat calls you out. Storm!
Whoa. Decent storms.
Where's the Mothership Core? On strike or what? I see the natural. Just gonna engage with everything. Nice cleanup so far from iNcontroL. Ran out of storm. Oh my god. Some more friendly fire, but the Phoenixes actually got blown up. Mothership Core stops slugging.
And the Mothership Core only came in action the final 3 seconds. Same time a run by on the third of Koka with a bunch of Zealots killing 7 SCVs.
Yeah, that's nice actually. It's gonna kill more too.
Yeah,
like
this looking good for iNcontroL.
Man, that Mothership Core was the, like the gatekeeper of the natural. Just kind of standing there forever.
Yeah, this engagement went really well for Jeff, I would say. These storms really added some power to the punch.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Because like Koka, I don't think he's that good against High Templars, so he's just a good way to play.
Yeah, for sure. If we take a look at the upgrades, however, it is 2-2 against 1-1. 2-2 only just now starting for Jeff. And +3 is already starting for Koka. 4th base has already finished for Koka. And iNcontrol's getting a 4th and a 5th at the same time. He's having some trouble cleaning up the Widow Mines. They're still on his side of the map.
Yeah, how come?
This is...
he didn't have any observers nearby, I guess. Wait, Jeff is taking a 4th and 5th at the same time?
Yeah, look. One on the right side, one on the left.
What a
so if he
cheeky
loses
guy.
one, he still has the other one. That's a nice trick you got there, Jeff.
You know, I once watched Night Ends play a game a long time ago in like Entomb Valley or something. And he was getting attacked by like Broodlords and, you know, Infestor and like a lot of army that he couldn't beat basically. And he was floating a lot of minerals. And his reflex was to send a bunch of probes on a couple bases. And he took a lot of bases, even though he didn't have much army. Like that was his idea. Like he was actually serious about it. That was his idea of a comeback. Just you know, I have a lot of minerals, so I'm gonna take a bunch of bases. And I thought it was like the most hilarious thing ever.
He didn't win the game, did he?
No, he did not. He lost shortly after.
I actually only have I have a few memories of Entomb Valley, and one of them is watching you ladder, me sitting behind you at I think it's DreamHack Summer, and you remember Starbuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he used to have this strategy where he would stack up all of his drones and then run into your base and then right-click your cannon. And it looked like it was one drone, you know? And then like 6 links show up
he
and
did
then
that
he killed
me?
you with it. And you asked me before the game, do you know what this guy does? And I'm like, nah, no clue. But like in my mind, I knew his name. And then I see the drone like running in your natural. I'm like, he's gonna kill your cannon. And
That was for the tournament, like
No. This was
ladder.
in just on ladder. And as he does it, I go like, he's gonna kill your cannon. And you just turn around like, man, you could have told me this earlier. You left without GG.
Sounds like me. You let me down though.
Yeah, I let you down.
That's what I take away from this story. What is going on here? Players kind of clashing in the middle of the map. iNcontroL gonna get in there with Archons, kind of hugging the army very fast. Widowmaster are gonna detonate, but they only get the Zealots at the front. Oh, there is not much entire here.
Yeah,
oh my
the
god.
Liberator's going to reign supreme for sure.
Oh, the High
Templar
Templars!
from the back. Oh my god.
What in the world was that fight?
That was good for Jeff, right? Was
Well, I mean, it should have been a lot better, to be fair. If he didn't run a bunch of Zealots from the left-hand side. Yeah, he still cleaned up, but those High Templars, I can't believe they died like this.
Yeah, Jeff's income is pretty sick as well. That's so good when you get the 82 probes. Look at the income. It's like...
I would, but I'm looking at the supply. Oh, what is it?
so much money. He's getting 2 extra Stargates, a Fleet Beacon and a Dark Shrine. I'm not sure what the Stargates are for, as there's no Liberator range, but I guess just in case he gets more Liberator.
If you think that they might be there.
Never mind.
Oh, you do. If you think that they might be there, sometimes players go for it even before. Nice cleanup again from Jeff.
Yeah, this was very, very bad for Koka.
He scans the top left-hand side base now. And so he's gonna know for a fact that it's there. I think he's probably like, oh damn, sacre bleu. Could have done something about this if he dropped. I'm surprised that Koka didn't drop in multiple places at once, like just attacking with everything. Like, you know, Jeff's good enough to, you know, position well and then fight.
Yeah, or use like some Liberator, especially if they have range. I didn't see that he got range actually. But if he had range, like, you can just send 1 Liberator to each base, and it's, you need like an air unit to clean up, and there's no air unit on the map right now. So Jeff will need to build one, then go one base by base, and it would take a long time, kill a lot of income. But now it's looking a bit bad for Koka, I would say. His army isn't that big, he doesn't really have a lot of high-tech units. 2 Liberators joining up with the army, but he can't fight this without Ghost, I feel like.
A cheeky late game Dark Shrine went up, by the way, and I saw War Prism just finishing. I like what Jeff's doing, by the way, trying to pick up some units. The Widowmines are gonna burrow there, and there is no observer. Might have been a bit of an ambitious blink forward there. Where are his observers? He's been struggling with them the entire game.
Yeah, there's 2 on the bottom right, and then there's 2 in the middle as well. So
yeah, what are these guys doing down there, actually? Like,
just making sure there's nothing happening. Man.
Next level scouting.
Yeah, he actually has a lot of vision. He has 6 observers on the map, all of them in useless positions. That's impressive. And
carriers in production now. Yeah, are they like really bad against this army? There's even a Thor in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the carriers. Like, if the other guy already has +3 armor, they're not going to do too much damage, I feel like. I think Tempest might be better against the Liberators. Or well, Tempest will be better against the Liberators. Jeff gonna go for a base trade, thinks he cannot fight this army. Not sure if that's true, but the base trade might be a good call, as Jeff has a very mobile army, and he has Templar, and they're very good in base trade. 2 Templar going towards the army of Koka right now, going to land some storms. That should really... I forgot to use the Templar.
You are so hopeful.
Yeah, I was sure I was going to use them. The other side of the map, Koka might actually be holding. Some nice Widowmine burrows, gets a bunch of iNcontrol's units. iNcontrol walking towards 3 Liberator zones to kill the Thor.
Oh my god, there's so many DTs.
All Immortals.
Oh, and they're cleaning up! He's not scanning!
Look at the DTs! The DTs
oh my
at home.
god!
Man, this game is crazy.
Koka will pick up and evacuate. He might drop on top, like elsewhere. Jeff's still mining a fair bit, 71 walkers, and he's got another base on the right hand side. Oh man, that position as well is sick. He's gonna say, well, he's revealing the carriers.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have, oh no, he does have graviton catapults actually, so that's gonna be a cleanup.
Yeah, and he has +1, but these units do no damage against Marines.
Somebody just lagged.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not me.
I don't think it was.
Planetary Fortress set up on the left hand side for Koka, who's I think gonna be struggling a fair bit here from there to get enough units.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how this game will play out from here. The income is quite quite good for Koka right now with the triple mule. A lot of action happening all around the map. Arkham being warped in and taken down by Koka at the same time. The carriers, I don't understand the carriers, but I guess we'll see.
iNcontroL carriers, man.
Oh no, this is gonna be a bad engagement for Jeff.
Yeah, actually, like, he lost everything really fast. The carriers are gonna be followed. What? Why did he engage with this little?
I think he thought he had the
enough,
but all of the high
oh my god, the Widowmice actually detonated carriers. You don't get to see that every day, and those guys are gonna get chased down. He's got a couple more, but they're getting interceptors right now. Wow. And he loses another one.
Another one.
War Prism at the bottom for iNcontroL. Okay, he's got a bunch of high Templars there, and actually he saw me! Oh my god! Oh! Sick cleanup! And another one coming in from behind.
Oh, look at the mines.
What? Another storm lands. Oh, there's still another high Templar. Bring back these observers, bro. They're still across the map.
How's he gonna? Yeah, he needs an observer to clean this up, and these guys can unburrow and burrow very quickly. So he really needs to.
There's
to
4 observers at the bottom side of the map. 4.
Yeah. And there's also a prism there. This prism's going to be quite useful, actually.
And there's 2 observers on the left-hand side. They're like everywhere they shouldn't be. They're basically everywhere except in the fight where they should be.
You think Jeff is going to? Oh no! Look at these mines.
Where? Oh, he walked in them?
Yeah.
Oh, finally. Okay, he made a 7th observer.
And no, there was an 8th observer, 9th observer on the way. This is crazy.
9th observer.
All division.
Okay,
yeah.
well, he's gonna see everything. All right. Couple zealots across the map. Oh, actually, DT is wrecking everything. This is gonna be the big push that Koka is gonna try to win with Storm lands, but he actually mostly hits the zealots here. As iNcontroL pulls back.
Yeah. 2 more storms left.
Some nice dodge from Koka. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not feeling Koka's position as much as before. Some nice run-bys by Jeff. Really taking a lot of the income of Koka away. Koka scans the top left base again. It's like, oh my god, he got it again. And now realizes that he probably needs to do something about it. But I'm not sure if he has enough money and enough units to do it. He only has Marines at this point.
Yeah, and this is what Jeff loves as well. Look, he's spamming DTs everywhere at the bottom.
Yeah. This is Jeff's kind of game. It's very chaotic at this point, and DTs are sick. 2 DTs being warped up top as well. Overcharge being activated immediately, so this run by will do absolutely nothing. Man, he saw it coming with all the observers, man. He saw it.
Apparently that's what it takes. Koka is hesitant. He was gonna counter-attack at top. He's got only Marines at this point. Well, what? He's gonna engage bottom? Before the rest of his Marines are there that were at the top. That's really weird. And he has no medivacs with this.
It's going to be fine though. These carriers don't do any damage at all, and Stalkers against just pure Marines aren't that great. 2 DTs on the left side going to try to take down some of the SCVs, getting the minerals near the planetary. No turret there. Is there any scans available? 1 scan in the main, and
he goes for it.
Basically. Yeah, just use the scan. 1 scan at the other base as well.
I can't believe carriers are down there, trapped on the other side of the map. What is this game?
It's just some harassing the refinery right now.
Can you imagine, like, just Innovation tuning in and seeing this?
He would love it. Innovation would have the time of his life watching this.
Marines are cleaning up. Man, there's so many Marines! He could actually kill interceptors against just a few carriers and maybe win right off that. Because he's only charge loss as well. I don't see any high Templars anymore.
2 high Templars on the bottom near the prism, but these guys are not close to the fight.
And there's an Archon down there as well. He's just gonna evacuate. I think that's okay. He needs to get high Templars and like... There's 3 more carriers. Stop making carriers, bro! Look at how many Marines there are.
Templar now. Koka really doesn't have any income left. Only 30 workers, 2 orbitals.
But actually, carriers and Zealot are gonna synergize, right? Because Marines can be shooting both at once.
Yeah, but the carriers have no DPS again at all against the Marines with +3 armor. Like, carriers aren't actually that good against Terran. He only has +1 attack, so they do like 6 damage, 2 attacks. These guys have 3 armor. It's gonna do like 6 damage total every time, and you can out-heal that so easy.
Ooh, Jeff is going for it. Got a couple storms. There is no Widow Mines here, so there is no real threat. He can just stay from afar, land the storms, whopping in some DTs in the main base. Carriers attacking the Planetary Fortress on the left-hand side. And Jeff goes for it. He lands a couple big storms and cleans up pretty much everything that Koka has. I actually missed most of that fight as well. Rip.
Yeah, carriers taking down these SCVs one by one. The Zealotite Templar squad in the bottom, cleaning up the leftover Marines, trying to be rallied across the map. And I don't think Koka has anything left. What does he have? 8 Marines, 5 medevacs.
He has no income.
Couple of SCVs, no income.
I think Jeff's done it. For America,
Jeff's
man.
done it.
He's making America great again. Another American Protoss like Neeb. Did he? Oh, he just F2'd. Look at the beautiful minimap. These observers are all coming in. Finally, they've been called upon to bring justice to the Terran base.
I just A-moved into the main base. What a guy.
All the observers, gather, my friends. Let's go on a mission. They're actually gonna fly into a turret. GG gets called. And iNcontroL wins the first series of the day here. Up against the Frenchman Koka. Ooh.
And what a series it was, Todd.
Yeah, Jeff has been really quiet on social media, actually. He's like the one that has said nothing. But yet he's been tagged in a lot of these posts. So I wonder if this maybe opens the floodgates.
Yeah, he was busy practicing. While you boys were busy shit posting, he was practicing.
Rifkin keeps tweeting to me as well. Interesting hearing Todd talking about preparing builds for Koka, preparing for the losers bracket already. Alright, let's do a quick break, and then when we come back, I'll be playing against Rifkin. So, see you guys in a minute.